This is what you asked for. No need for payment. Before you go...
Does it have side effects?
No. The scent of the antidote has a certain... Take every precaution and avoid all...
Great. Nothing...
Oh, that's right. This can get stolen.
You really should know your limit. Lackley, hey, wake up.
Excuse me, but who are you? And how is it you know Lackley?
I don't know him too well, but he asked me to find his lost fiancée. I've come to tell him about this lead I found.
About Filiana? But where did...
At a restaurant in Yusnan. Apparently, there was an old woman working there who wore the same ring that Lackley gave to his fiancée. And when her health failed, that woman went to stay with a friend who lived in... Huh.
What is it? Is there something wrong with my hat?
According to the man I talked to at the restaurant, the friend who came to pick up the elderly lady was wearing an unusual hat. You seem familiar enough with Lackley. You also knew Filiana's name. Was it you?
Let me explain. Lackley and Filiana and I are friends from...
I have an online team of 3.
And yes, I'm the one who has...
woman from thanks, Dragu.
Care to tell me why?
Sure, but can we go elsewhere? I don't want Lackley to hear this. There's a graveyard with no name. You know of it, don't you? It's beyond North Station, on the outskirts of town. Oh, good. He's still sleeping. Come to the graveyard later so we can talk.
Wait, am I done here? Oh, I have to go to the graveyard now.
My gut says that's Ronan.
You don't miss a thing, do you? Let him smell the antidote and see what happens. But, are you sure about this? They're gonna pounce if they can smell that.
Oh God!
You, aren't they?
Don't worry, Hope. I've got this. I've avoided much worse.
They are right behind me.
Are you sure? He has his own harem of cats by the looks of it.
Where'd he go? No! Bullshit! Bullshit!
Good effort, Light, but not good enough. Those little guys are quick.
I was right there. I was right there. Ah. God, this quest. Fuck you, Gertrude. It's all good, Gino. Glad you're here now. That's what counts.
Bring me the ingredient.
Oops.
Starlet's...
Alternate Ginyu Force fight made Trunks mind melt. That's awesome. Stupid cats. What?
Damn, these cats are fast. Oh,
They were waiting for me.
back to Rubio we go with the ingredients.
They were waiting for me. That's so cheap. We could do that, Dragu. We could indeed. How long will the... Does anyone know how long that girl will wait in the, graveyard for us? Because I'm getting about one attempt in an hour.
Bring me the ingredients. Starlit spices. I'll just need the ingredients.
Like, will she still be there tomorrow? She waits forever? Okay. Stupid effing cat. What? Wasn't even close to me.
Damn, these cats are fast. Oh well. Come on, Light. Back to Rubio we go with the ingredients.
Tell me I'm not the only one that thinks that one was bullshit.
Bring me the ingredients. Starlit spice is what you're after. I'll just need the ingredients.
Okay, that was complete bullshit. Stupid fucking cat. It's probably gonna be the last attempt I get. I think you can only do this at night.
Who is that?
Light, it's almost time to transport you back to the Ark to recalibrate the time distortion.
No! I can't talk to the kid because of stupid... Oh, I swear, if I get hit by a cat after this battle's over, I'm gonna be so pissed. Hey, Dark. Welcome back.
Not a bad victory. Time to wake up.
Mashing X for the win.
Ronan?
My name is Ronan. Am I
This quest is suck.
in my own body again?
Yep. Looks like this stuff actually worked. Welcome back to your old life.
They didn't even chase me at all that time.
If I'm here, then where's Jem?
They just kind of moved a couple feet and chilled there.
You know that. She's been gone for decades. I know it's a hard reality to face, but you can't keep running from it anymore.
I know. She's never coming back. I get it. You're right. I have to face the truth.
I wonder if I can make it to the graveyard in time.
I'd give my own life to bring her back.
But that's not what I want.
Who is that? Is that you, Jem?
It is, and I'm here to tell you I want you to live.
Where in the graveyard is she?
If you die, there will be no one left in the world who remembers me. I lived a short but perfect life. You treated me with love. I couldn't have asked for anything more. I'll always be with you in your heart and in your memories. I want you to be happy, just like you were when we were together.
Jem. Did you see that? I actually talked to Jem. It's like a dream come true.
You experienced something very special. A miracle, even.
By the phone booth?
To you and Lumina. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
You're thanking Lumina? Have you forgotten she's the reason you almost spent eternity as a cat?
I'm not so sure about that. I think she knew that I'd go to great lengths to bring Jem back, even if it meant hurting myself in the process. I think Lumina saved me from myself.
So I have under an hour.
Believe I won't stop you. The important thing to remember
Make
is
it
that
there.
Jem will always be with you in your heart, and that's where she'll stay.
Because of those stupid cats.
We have goods you won't find anywhere else.
This is gonna be super close.
Shopping more in the south. Thank goodness the trains are running.
Oh, this is gonna be so close. I'm just gonna kill this enemy now, so that it doesn't appear there and not let me talk to her. That's epic, Dragu.
There's really not much time left until you need to return to the Ark.
Thanks for coming. Before I tell you anything, can you promise you won't pass this information on to Lackley?
That depends on what you have to say.
I suppose that's fair enough. I hardly know where to begin, though.
How about I start, then? The old woman working at that restaurant in XIII had the same ring as Lackley's, the same as his fiance's. Why?
For the most obvious reason, of course. That old woman was none other than Filiana, the person Lackley's been trying so hard to find. After she left him, she began working under a fake name.
That's surprising. The way Lackley described her. Well, she's not what I expected.
He wasn't lying. She was a real beauty, once. We don't know how or why, but something happened to her. In this world where everyone stopped aging, she was the one and only person who managed to grow old over the past years. It began right around the time she and Lackley first got engaged.
But why? Why would it be possible for one person alone to escape the stasis in this world? And are you saying that's why she left Lackley and disappeared from his life?
That's ridiculous,
She said the last
Tragu.
thing she wanted to do was become a burden to him. But I know she missed him. She always wanted to know how he was doing. She loved nothing more than hearing stories about him, no matter how banal they were. Back when she could still walk, she told me how she would sometimes pass by him in the streets. She never said anything to him, and he never could have guessed that the old woman he saw was his beloved fiancée.
That's why he never found her after all this time, no matter how hard he searched.
Yes. Year after year, she aged more and more, and her body began at last to fail. She's free from...
I think her hat's weird.
Finally.
I see. I'm glad she was able to find peace.
No!
No! Lackley!
I wouldn't have cared how old my Filiana looked! I loved her with every fiber of my being! My only wish was to spend every day with her until the end of the world! Filiana, why did you have to...
Lackley!
So many of these quests have sad endings.
Lackley.
Selah, I don't want you to worry about me. Remember what you told me before, when we met? If there's still hope in this world, maybe I'll find Filiana, right?
Yeah, I remember saying that. So now I've just proven there's no hope.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying I need to find my own hope, for me. I can't wait around for any god or savior. And even if my hopes get dashed, or they
Well,
never come true, at least
this dude's
my heart
super
will be
hammered, Gino.
from somewhere. I'm done being a fool who runs to the bottle every time something goes wrong. That's not me. I want to show Filiana wherever she is that I'm still the man she fell in love with, the man I used to be. That's what she would want. Could you give me that ring?
Here. Thank you. You've helped me find some hope of my own, while I was supposed to be looking for yours.
Well, I guess it ended on a slightly happier note. I guess I can probably remove that marker. Is that 51 side quests? That is 51 side quests. Yay! And I have more than enough points for the extra day. We are good to go for the final day tomorrow. So many side quests tonight. Holy crap. There's so much Wildlands. I would say so, Gino. I would definitely say so. Alright, pretty much time to warp back up to the Ark. But I would say that was an extremely productive
Don't be alarmed
day.
when the teleportation process starts. It can be quite sudden.
Apparently it's a real antique of a thing. I wonder where they found it.
Welcome back, King Jaden.
Even as the chaos devours the world.
I'm looking for a woman who used to own a bookstore in these parts. She also goes by the name Mitka.
Well, my name is Mitka, and I ran a bookshop once back in the day, but that was over 200 years ago. Are you certain I'm the one you're looking for?
I'm not.
Oh,
But
alright.
maybe you can
Sounds
help
good,
me.
Hayden.
Listen, I know it's been a while, but I was wondering if you...
Thank you for
remember
rechristening him, Dragu.
Ah, yes, I remember him. Gosh, that was a long time ago. Who are you anyway? What do you want with him?
He's the one who found me, really. He asked me to track down an old journal of his for him.
He did? That's a strange request. And what is he up to these days?
Eating muffins and reading his books. That's about it, really.
Oh. So, why are you helping him, if you don't mind my asking?
It's what I do. That's all.
It's what I do.
Oh. Are you one of those people who does charity work?
Call it what you will. So, can you help me out?
All I can tell you is that I've never handled his journal, but I do know a thing or two about his past. But none of that is for me to divulge. If you want the truth, you need to find out for yourself.
I plan to. I just don't know where to start.
Head to the part of the city they call the Warren.
Oh.
Once there, seek out the man with no name.
You know how much time I just spent in the Warren?
Hope there's only one of them, or that's gonna be rather difficult.
Oh, not to worry. You'll find him. But I urge you to be very, very careful. What you're doing is admirable, but it might not be what he really needs.
Damn it, I was trying to jump off. The 8th day. Alright, so I'm going to do a couple things right now. I'm going to create a new save file for this playthrough. I'm going to jump back down into the world, sleep in until the end of the 12th day, and then create another save file.
Grant the Forsaken World more time.
So, time to create a few new save files.
You survived another day.
Alright, so we're going to save once over the main file, file 7. That will be the file I come back to if I want to complete more of the side quests. Then I'm going to create a new file. Level grinding isn't a thing in this game, Gino. You get your stats from completing main quests and side quests and Canvas of Prayer quests. Alright, so I have 3 save files now at this exact point. 7, 9, 8. I'm gonna save 9 again, so 9's last. Alright, that's what I want. So now save file 9 is going to be my extra day save file, which will be the file that I come back to when I just want to do the Omega Dungeon. No, Dark, I'm not going to be able to finish this tonight. It would still take another hour and a half, and I have to work in the morning. At least an hour and a half. If not longer. The final dungeon's actually fairly lengthy. At first glance, it doesn't seem like it would be, but it is.
The best require a room.
Good for you, King Jaden, supporting the little guy. Sounds good, Karai. I'm sorry about that. I thought I was going to be able to complete it tonight. Sorry if I kept you up later than you would have been. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.
There you are. Welcome home. What's wrong?
Nothing, just things on my mind. Don't worry about it.
I wish I could too, Gino, but I'm looking at the time. It's already 3:30.
But you don't seem happy. It's like you don't even know how to smile anymore.
If I had gotten here an hour ago, maybe it would have been a thing.
Right now,
If I had been able to start at 8, I probably would have been able to finish the game tonight. But that just means tomorrow will be...
Make you smile
I'll do the Omega Dungeon and the final day.
Days when the future still looked bright.
When was that?
Back before we made all those mistakes. Before we started messing around with gods and Fal'Cie. We thought it was our destiny to fight for the world and the future.
Dragu, I work pretty late tomorrow night too, so
All those battles, all those
you'll probably catch the ending. Sounds good, King Jaden. Thanks so much. See you tomorrow.
Even the journey you went on with me?
Well, what else would you call it? We risked everything, but in the end, we couldn't save the future, and I died. If that's not a mistake, what is? That's why I have to get rid of it. Throw it all away. It didn't mean a thing. It's done and gone. No regrets, just a clean slate. We're going to have a new world, and you and I will be just like we used to be way back when.
Listen, Sarah. Let me say this.
That depends on what time the game actually finishes up, Dragu. If it finishes up at a fairly early time, I'll cut the stream and then switch to Twilight Princess. If I finish up after like 2 in the morning, I will just cut the stream and start Twilight Princess Saturday night.
It didn't turn out like I'd hoped, but it wasn't a mistake. You tried to do something that was good and right. You must never throw that away. Maybe.
Right, Dark? Oh, I can't wait to play Chrono Trigger on stream.
I just want to forget it all. Right. When she said that, I didn't believe her. She'd always been able to accept hardship, fight through it, and be stronger for it. Lumina's words came back to me. She said the only fake I know is Sarah. No, that couldn't be right. The problem was in me.
Alright, Dark.
Me, doubt her.
As long as you're here.
But
that's perfectly fine by me. The only character as always that's ever reserved is the main character. Well, the main male character. That goes for me.
What if this Sarah was fake? And my memories of her too.
I really like Twilight Princess Dragu. I think it has some of the best dungeon design, some of the best level design. It has a few flaws, but since dungeons and puzzles are my favorite part of Zelda, it's perfectly fine by me. As long as I don't screw it up on accident. Can you screw up getting Magus if you plan to get him? I got him the first time I played. I've only played the game once. I think the story is good for Twilight Princess. The game takes a little while to get going because it suffers from being a Wii launch title. Let's sleep in... I don't know. Sleep in Yusnon this time. So as it's a Wii launch title, it has to tell you exactly how to use the Wii motion controls. So even in the GameCube version, it has a lot of tutorial because of that. Like, a lot of tutorial. So it makes it a little difficult to go back to for repeat playthroughs. But as long as you accept the fact it's essentially Ocarina of Time 2, and you're okay with that, it's fine. I love it. Where is the inn in Yusanon? It's over here. I don't even mind Lake Bed Temple so much, Dark, to be completely honest. Sure, it can be annoying, but it's not too terrible. Where the freak is the inn? You, let me sleep here. I want to sleep the whole day. Oh, dude, the mansion's such a good dungeon. And the ball and chain's such a good item. We'll be playing Skyward Sword eventually. I actually really look forward to playing Skyward Sword because I love that game. And that'll be hero mode. I love Skyward Sword. I think it's so much fun. Yeah, well, Dragu, it's also a fighting game, so it has the controls in a menu that's easily accessible at all times. At least the basic enough ones.
Let life still linger, if only for one more day.
Are you doing okay?
Sweet deal, Gino. Alright, so we are on day 11. Oop, grab our treasure. Let's see if Hope has anything new to say.
The chaos readings, they suddenly shot through the roof. Perhaps the chaos is even reaching the Ark now.
I met Lumina again.
You mean the girl who walks in the chaos? That would explain the chaos readings I picked up in the Ark. She brings the chaos with her. Light, there's something that...
Sure, Dark. As long as it's not spammy, virusy, or porn.
You mean how she looks just like Sarah at that age?
So you think so too? They're so alike. I can't help thinking that it really is her, in some way.
She may look like Sarah, but it's not her. Lumina's just too different. And she really rubs me the wrong way.
Maybe she's not that bad, just that her behavior seems all the worse when she looks so much like your sister.
Also, I highly encourage posting memes in chat, like links to meme GIFs and images and shit, because I love a good laugh.
I saw her again. My sister. It looks like God might keep his promise and bring my sister back. She'll be a new Sarah.
New? What do you mean by that? Are you saying that when he...
Like, when they're appropriate, obviously, on the memes.
Like...
Not just all the time spamming them, but like when they're appropriate, like...
Not at all. I just mean, if she's going to be...
If I get completely screwed over by a boss and stuff.
I don't think you're being straight with me, are you? You don't think the Sarah you met is the real thing, do you? You think that there's something missing. It's all right. You don't have to say anything. The truth is plain enough to see. Since I came here, I haven't been good at reading people, but I've been practicing on you. But don't worry, I'm on your side. Yours and Sarah's. You know that, right? You only agreed to become the savior because it was your only chance to save Sarah. And that means God has a hold on you. But if the Sarah he's showing you isn't real, then that control he has disappears. He has no hostage.
Alright. Let's go sleep through the last day. Back in Luxarian North. Oh, not the last day. The 11th day. We still have to sleep through the 12th day.
Finally! Keep people waiting. This girl...
Because, Dragu,
She wants to ask.
spam is annoying, and porn is just not good for Twitch.
Are you talking about that shadow?
Yep. And guess what? It's someone you know. Okay, you can come out.
Yule.
What up, Yule?
There are people.
Been a long time.
They want to see you. All your friends. Huh? Hold on. What's going on? Oh, did you see that? They want to lend a helping hand, but you're too far. Even though they know what you're really feeling, what you need, they can't do anything for you.
That'd be awesome, Gino.
Help from anybody.
I hope so, man.
Of course you aren't. You're God's handpicked savior, right? You don't need friends, or even family. That's why you can't find Sarah anymore.
Whatever.
Listen, you are the savior. You must gather the souls that still walk upon this dying world, and lead them to a new world of salvation. But your sister's soul is invisible to you, and if you cannot see her, you cannot save her. You must ask yourself, if it means saving Sarah, will you fight God?
Absolutely.
One human does not have the power to defeat Benevelza. He is all-powerful.
Then I'll find another power. Something beyond
Ouch,
me,
Gino.
whatever it
That
takes,
blows.
even if it kills me as well.
You cannot save anyone. Not even Sarah. Not as you are. Because first, you have to save yourself.
You should listen to her. She always tells the truth.
Right. Not like you. But she's telling me that I'm missing something.
Well, yeah. Haven't you figured it out? Ugh. I swear, sometimes I lose my faith in you. You don't even know the first thing about your own soul, but you think you can fight God himself. I don't think I've ever met anyone so dense.
If you know it all, then tell me. What is it I'm missing?
It doesn't work like that. It doesn't mean a thing if you can't figure it out on your own.
I have to save myself. But how?
Light, can you hear me? Are you hurt?
It's all right. I'm fine.
But...
Look, I said I'm fine. Now just drop it, all right?
if you're sure. But you will tell me if something is wrong, won't you, Light?
I appreciate the fact that they give you 13 days to do everything, but it's a little too much time. Even on my first playthrough, I ended up sleeping through the last 3 days. Because I got everything done in pretty much the same amount of time. I got the first 2 main quests done in a day each, the second 2 done in 2 days each, and the last one done in a day. Don't get me wrong, I love this game. Such a great game. They just give you a little too much time. I don't know if anyone is here that's still awake when I started the game. But someone said that they were worried about the time limit. They didn't like the time limits imposed by video games. And I had said, you don't have to worry about it, and this is proving my point.
Require a room?
I mean, you can't even unlock the extra dungeon in the game until you until you finish the 12th day. And you get an extra day in between day 12 and day 13. Yay! More plot.
That was once a man's name, but now it means nothing. His soul has dissolved into the swirl of chaos. I take his form as a convenience, but I'm no more than a puppet.
All right, so who's pulling your strings? Benevelza?
No, not God. I am the voice of many, of the countless multitude who call chaos home. I am the speaker for the dead. Tell me, Savior, do you know the ritual they call Soul Song?
Vanille is planning to perform it at the cathedral. She says it'll release the dead from their suffering. I guess that means you.
Vanille has been misled. There is a truth she cannot see. A truth that lies within the unseen.
Oh, Dragu, that's fine by me. I like fourth wall breaking.
Truth.
You do not understand the role of chaos.
Huh.
The chaos will drown this world, but it's also the key to our humanity. When we die, we return to it. But only for a short time. When a man dies, his soul melts into the chaos, but the idea of it, of him, survives intact. And then he is reborn anew and returns to the living world. An unseen power exists in all of us. It's the chaos that we carry in our hearts.
Our souls are made out of the chaos, which is why they return to it when we die.
I don't mind that either, Gino.
They survive there, waiting for a new body, which means you could be reborn in the new world.
If the Sacred One shows us the
Doesn't bother me too much.
She is the only one who can tell us what to do. She has the power to guide us into the future, where we can live again.
She can do what I can't. Vanille can bring salvation to the dead.
Yes, but she doesn't know what she is capable of. The Order has kept the truth from her.
Why would they lie to her? They preach salvation.
Only for the living. The Soul Song will destroy us and make you forget we ever existed. Murder on a grand scale.
You want me to stop her, right?
Yes, and then you must tell her what her real power is, so she can lead us to salvation.
Is this what you all want?
It is.
I loved the Sid Reigns fight.
If you answer our prayer, it will mean defying Benevelza. Those who try to defy the gods end up controlled by them and are destroyed in the end. Like Sid Reigns.
I remember Reigns fought for humanity and he was killed for it, but the spirit that drove him to stand up to the tyranny of the gods didn't die. I kept it with me. Chaos is in all of us. It's the stuff our souls are made of, and it's the reason that the dead live on in our hearts and minds.
Yes, the chaos unites humanity, a thread woven through all our lives, and it's a power God cannot see. Its potential is limitless, and that makes it more powerful than he is.
But now you're gonna tell me that it's nearly impossible to tap into. Am I right?
Yet it is possible. No one can control the chaos. If you want to make the power yours, you must have the help of those who are inside it. You know what needs to be done. You know whose soul you have to find.
You mean Sarah? Are you saying I'll be able to reach her?
You must. With the chaos, anything is possible. Find the invisible bonds that unite us across life and death. Do that.
Yes, he is dark.
You have all the power you need.
Chaos. It was the key to defeating God. If I wanted to use it, I needed Sarah's help. But Sarah, how can I make you hear me? I reach out with every fiber of my being, but is it enough? Can I do more? If I throw myself into the abyss, if I cry out to you, will you hear me, Sarah? Will you answer?
Yes, he is, Glow Patty.
Hold the world aloft. Give me another day.
Are you doing okay, Light?
Stuff. Alright, let's sleep through day 12.
Now. Soon it'll be over.
It's been dying for 500 years.
I wasn't talking about the world.
Then what?
Never mind. Time is short. Every minute's precious now. Let's not waste any.
Everyone seems to be talking about
The Public Morals Office of the Order of Salvation.
The best hotel. Require a room?
Thank Almighty God for allowing us to see another dawn.
Whee! Right, Glow Patty? Well, tomorrow night, I'm pretty sure we'll feature just as many cutscenes.
On this final day, please hear my last prayer.
And we gain the extra day.
This is it. This is the true light of Yggdrasil.
Are you doing okay, Light?
So it's day 13. That means the end of the world. That's what you said, right?
Yes, but something has changed. I don't quite understand it. The Tree of Life has borne more fruit, and it's glowing with a light that I've never seen before. I'm not sure, but I think this might be the lost time. We're getting it back, here at the end.
What do you mean?
Remember when I told you about the clocks? I told you how they only count to 12 instead of 13. There used to be 26 hours in a day.
But now there are only 24. 2 hours less. And the clocks changed when the chaos was unleashed. You think that the lost time still existed somewhere?
Yes, through a tear in the fabric of space-time, perhaps. But now it's come back, thanks to you. I think it was the excess Aradia that you harvested. Somehow, you accumulated so much that the distortion in the space-time was repaired, and we got back all those missing hours from the last 12 days.
That's 24 we didn't have.
Woo!
Which means we've been given a reprieve, one more day before God awakens and the final destruction begins. Just the one day. It's not a lot of time.
Yes, but it's enough for what I want you to do. I detected a previously unknown ruin deep in the Dead Dunes. Its appearance coincided with the return of the lost time.
Me too, Gino.
Hope, tell me something. You said that the souls of the dead return to the chaos, right? If that's true, then that's where Sarah must be. Her soul is lost out there in the chaos somewhere.
For God, the chaos is an unseen realm. He cannot see inside. And so it follows that he doesn't have the power to find her as long as she is in the chaos. But he can do something else.
I need KH3 in my life.
But then how can she be the real Sarah? The one I know?
Well, don't you trust him? It's true that even with all his power, God cannot extract Sarah's soul from the chaos. But there is another place he might find it. He could take her soul from inside of you.
How would... You're just making things up now.
You always found it hard to trust people. What chance does God have? Look, I'm not saying you will. But if you do decide to turn against him, you should know that I'll always stand with you. You trust me, don't you?
It just seems like the more I search, the further away I get from finding her. I've encountered more than a few ghosts from the past now, talked to souls from the chaos even, but I'm still no closer to finding Sarah. Not even a hint.
I don't know, but perhaps you've done everything you can. Maybe you could have found her already, but something is keeping her from talking to you.
Like she doesn't want to see me? Is that what you're saying?
Of course I don't think that's the case. But it's possible. Perhaps it's because you're too close to each other.
You mean she's out there and can talk to other people, but not me? Tell you what, why don't you go out there and look for her in my place?
I'd like to help, Light, but I can't leave the Ark. How about this? If I happen to die before you do, for whatever reason, I'll make you a promise. I'll try to find her in the chaos. And when I do, I'll find some way for you two to be together again.
Alright. That is where we're going to end it tonight. Let's make sure I save on the right file. Alright, they're all still 328 and 329. So data 8 and data 9 will be here. You too, Gino. Have a great night. Tomorrow night we will be finishing up Lightning Returns. It will be a great time. I'm very much looking forward to it. And possibly starting Twilight Princess. So, I hope to see you all tomorrow night. And it's looking like the marathon, I have to make a decision, depending on how much sleep I want, but it will be this weekend at some point. So, I will probably be making another announcement. I'll be making the official announcement tomorrow night as to the time frame of the marathon. Have a great night, Glow Patty. So, until tomorrow night, have a wonderful night, have a great day. Most importantly, take care. Oh, and of course, duh, thank you all for coming out and watching tonight. Really does mean a lot. Take care, all.